Get off the rat wheel.
Y'all excited? I wanted like a song that I could like really dance to, Nelson, but I guess, I don't know. Did you pick that song for me? All right. How y'all feeling? Well, listen, this is my very first time training. And I'm still sleepy. But I get my energy from you. Anybody ever seen me train before? All right, great. So here's the deal. This isn't just a presentation, it's an interaction. I get my life from you. You're gonna get out of this training what you put into it. Is that all right? Are you sure? So you guys know I'm actually a former middle school teacher, so I will put you out. And I don't want to have no hard feelings about it. But I have been charged with an amazing task this morning. Number one, to fill the shoes of my mentor, who normally opens the show, because he's the only person I think they know is responsible enough to get up there early. So Tupac, I hope I make you proud. I was on time. That's a start. But I also feel like I've been given the task to start out in the beginning and really set the tone for the training. And it's no small feat to have to come out first, but it's also no small feat to talk about something that is the defining characteristic of our company. You know what I mean? You guys know what this training is about? I want to know if we can talk big business. Can I talk big business with you guys this morning? You know, a long time ago, my mentor told me I want to override 1 million customers a month. And he said, Kay, I know that might seem too big for you, but that's okay. You can borrow mine. So I'm going to say that to you guys today, that you can borrow mine. When I talk big business, I'm talking about the cash flow. Who wants the cash flow? Right? I'm talking about the $1 million mark. Who wants that? I don't believe this side of the room. I'm feeling this center right here. Let me tell you what I learned a long time ago. There's no way you can be doing a thing, but then secretly in your mind believing it ain't gonna work. So who wants the $1 million mark? I'm talking about the money tree. You remember when Mama used to say, you know, money don't grow on trees. Anybody ever hear that? Yeah, it wasn't until I got older that I realized it was because we were planting the wrong seed for that tree. Yeah, there is money that grows on trees when you plant it right. Does residual money just feel like you could just go and pluck it even though you planted it last year? Oh, y'all ain't get y'all residual money yet. Hey, Chimmy, when you plant a residual seed, can you pluck from it a year later? Yes. See, y'all gotta get to platinum. That's why y'all don't know. The prize. What I'm talking about is the prize. I don't know about you, but when I signed in this deal, I signed in to make money that I could make when I didn't have to be there. Let me say it another way. I signed up so that I could make money while I was sleeping. Y'all ain't get it last time. I signed up. Synonym: passive income, recurring income, money earned long after the active work has been completed. Who wants that type of money? It's only one way you get that type of money. And we got to get back to the basics today. Is that okay? That's why they put the school teacher up here first. Y'all gonna learn today. We're gonna talk about customer acquisition, and it's something that some of y'all don't like to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't like it either. I hated every day of it, but I did it. It's an art to this thing, it's a goal. And real quick, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Y'all want that now money or that ever after money? I want to know if you're building your business on solid ground or on sand. I want to know if somebody asks you what this business is about, is it a rep acquisition company or a customer acquisition company? Oh, okay, because sometimes I can't tell. I'm going to let that one go. If you want the disappear money, you got to get customers. You got to keep customers, real customers, not the customers that you got on your credit card. It's getting a little tight over there. Not the customers you bought off of your credit card and then you got mad when policy said, oh, you've gotten too many people on your credit card. Yeah, real customers, retaining customers, and then duplicating it. Can you teach your team to do what you did? That's what this is about. So let me tell you how you do this. First things first. First things what? First things first. Get 25 customers yesterday. How many of you guys have 25 customers? I bet you do now, right? Become your own customer. Become your first customer. If you can't convince yourself that this is a good service, humbly and respectfully, I tell you, this might not be the business for you. Right? Why would someone buy from you if you don't even believe in the product? So this is what I love. You know, if you're writing down, you should write this down. Flip your house. We have amazing products that you should have. If I go to someone's PBR and ADT is sitting in the lawn, me and you have a problem. Right? I don't understand it because ADT isn't paying you. If I go to your house, okay, I shouldn't see a Verizon top box. Yeah, I know they got HBO and BET, but y'all watch too much TV anyway. And they're not paying you. I don't care if TV has 2 channels. It's your baby. It's your baby, okay? And you should never have anything in your home that isn't paying you. That's you thinking like a consumer. And right now, after today, if you've never done it before, today is the day to start thinking like an entrepreneur, a customer. A business owner, not just a customer. Are you guys with me? It can't happen anymore. Flip your house. Convert your contacts to contracts. I thought of that one last night. You like that? All of those Facebook friends, all of those people at the reunions, all those people at the happy hours, all them friends, all the people. Let's do business, right? That's how you have to do this. Change your conversation. We refer things all the time, but we don't refer the things that go back and pay us. Are you guys with me on that? And at the end of the day, you just have to ask for the deal. I think Ron Williams taught me this a long time ago. We don't have to go through all of this list. Lottie? That's how that goes. Everybody's your customer. When we were doing the power hours, you know what the hashtag was? No one is safe. Everybody's a customer. The babies, I was taking people's allowance money. Everybody's a customer. You look sleepy, honey. Take a boost, right? The people that love you and owe you, call them first. Let me tell you something. When you get on the phone and you ask people for the deal, how many of you guys realize that there were people who were willing and waiting to just support you if you just ask? Pastor McKnight, what the Bible say? Ask and you shall. See, I told you I knew some scriptures, Pastor. Told you, right? So here's the deal. The good, the bad, the ugly. Let me just go through this very briefly, okay? Yes, please. The greens, maybe a little bit. The rotten apples, absolutely not. The red apples are basically the people that we know, the people that love you, the people that owe you. They're an easy sale. You spend 80% of your time here, okay? You want to spend the time with the people who you know are going to support you. Does that make sense? Okay, you've got your green apples. These are folks that they take a little more finagling. Good people, right? Most of the time, they're the ones that are closest to you too, right? But they have questions. And that's okay. You can ask them some questions, but just a few. Just ask them enough that you know they're serious. If they ask you too many, refer them over to your website and get them out the way. Spend 20% of your time here. You don't want to spend time trying to be the expert. Are you guys with me? Because you want to be able to call the next red apple. And if somebody that's rotten, spend 0 time with them. See, let me tell you what I found out. And this was a rookie mistake for me many moons ago. Some of you might be doing this. You're trying to make people do a thing that they're never going to do. You know, the type of people who have a problem for every solution. Them people. They're not going to do it. But there's somebody else who will, so you spend your time with them. And let me just say this. I notice a lot of folks that are trying to, itemize the savings and make it make sense, because I know that you guys think that you buy off of logic. I was a psychology major. You don't. I didn't need these shoes, Ian. But I liked them, and they make me feel good. I didn't need this jacket, but it was sparkling to me, and I like to sparkle. I like to shine. I did not need another jacket. You didn't need that new car with the heated seats. You didn't need that theater room. You don't need none of the stuff you buy. Not that big old flat screen. You don't need it, but you want it. And then your wants become your needs, right, Kwame? Listen, that's how people buy. So you have to tug on that same thing. Everybody wants to buy. Nobody wants to be sold. Remember that. So you build on the relationships. Are you guys with me? You use the magic words. What's the magic words, y'all? Say it again. Favor, help, try. Favor, help, try. Singing the song. If you feel like you're starting to be begging, you're doing it right. Change your perspective on it. See, for a little while, I used to get caught up because I felt like I was chasing people. Anybody feel like they're chasing people? You know, I don't take all of that. And I ain't got time. I hear what y'all saying. I don't have time for that. And I'm not going to be chasing people. And I'm used to doing my own thing. And that's why you used to not getting customers and not getting a good residual. That's what you used to. Yeah. People in the retail world, they call it persistence. It's all about the way you look at it. You know the little girl who followed you behind in the mall saying you need some help, and you done told her twice you don't need any help? Yeah. It's persistence. You guys with me? It's about having the right attitude out the break. You guys with me? The excitement. That's why we tell you to pick up the what? I can't tell your excitement from a text message. Not even with emojis, okay? Not even the emojis help. Yeah, the excitement. People know it's urgent and it's serious. Listen, I'm up for a promotion. I really need your help. Can I count on you? This is for me. Yeah, I know you like that service. I know you get your identity theft protection through your bank, but this is how I put my baby to daycare. See, that's what you have to say. Are you guys with me on that? Let me give you guys a couple of scripts. And I could pull some people, but for the sake of time, I can't. I really wanted you all to hear from the people that I worked with over the last 6 weeks who did this thing. I'm not just training on some stuff that I think is cool or that I read or that I saw. Right now, these slides are purely on things that got done. This is a slideshow of results. These are the things that we said and we did. Hey, listen, Ian, do you drink coffee? Listen, man, it's the best tasting coffee I've ever had. I'm telling you, it's Monovita. It has this natural supplement with MCT oils. Here, try it. You see the last part? Here, try it, because I have it. Do you? Do you have your coffee samples? Okay. Hey, for sure, we about to see about this one for sure. Let me see. They clapping their hands. Do you have a cable bill? Hey, Auntie, listen, I know you got a cable bill. What's your cable bill looking like? Well, one of my company's newest services is over-the-top television. Everybody's going to it right now, but listen, I have it. I really need you to support me. This TV product is amazing. Look. See, that's the magic part. That's why I put it in red for everybody could catch it. Look. You know why I can say that? Because TV's on my phone. Is it on yours? I got it. Hey, I've been cut the cord. I cut the cord a long time ago. People was watching New Edition and all of that, and I couldn't watch it. Because I made the sacrifice because TV pays me. The rest of them companies in New Edition, too, wasn't paying me. But we won't go on that. The reason why you can do it is because you sample. How many of you guys have your smart builders? Right? Here's a great stat. Let me let you know. 35% of people who sample a product are known to buy it. These aren't numbers we make up, guys. This is real deal. Have you ever been stuck at the mall and the girl who grabs you and she starts putting the lotion on your hands, Della? If she gets you, Della, it's a wrap. Or is it just me? You know why? Because they know if you try it, you'll love it. How many of you guys bought the car that you test drove? Right? Because once you're in it, you're like, yeah, this is it. And here's the secret magic. Here's the magic to it. Here's the magic to it. And this has happened to us over and over again. 20% of the people who actually become your customer will become your IMR. Because when they love it, they're like, man, right? Man, I need to get on this too. I need to make money from this too. Because we have an amazing, ingenious, basically what I think of it as an affiliate program where your customers can actually be incentivized, right, to go out and help you get customers. And we do this all the time. Groupon has been doing it to us for years. We tell everybody just so we could get the discount. But now you get all gun shy when 5 Links tell you to do it. Tell your customers to go help you get a customer. 5 of my energy customers came from my neighbor who referred me. Are you with me on this? With going free with 5 and now being able to get 10 TV customers, let me tell you something. The Fortsons, I don't know if they're here yet. They are still on Chicago time. Is it an hour back for them? Where they at? That thing that they're doing with the get 10 and do it again, let me tell you, y'all better hop on that train. It's going fast and in a hurry. If you can get a person to get on TV and get the 10 and they get theirs for free, that's how they're having so much success. They're just using what's been already put in the system. A happy customer will tell everybody, won't they? And so that's all you have to do, let them know, and then you get yours for free. Now let me just go over a few things, and then I'm gonna come in for a landing. Is that okay? Are y'all sure y'all ready for me to go? I'm having so much fun. Here's what I don't want y'all to do. Don't leave home without your samples. If you don't have your samples, just get some. I'm sure the company would be glad to sell you some, okay? Trust me on that. Get your smart builder. Sample. Nothing is more infuriating than to get to someone's PBR and I can't brew the coffee. I can't make the shake. I can't demo TV. Nothing is more infuriating. You guys have to always be on deck with it. Are you guys with me on that? Because if not, people don't take you serious. If you don't have your TV on right now, you're tripping. Can I say that? We're in Atlanta where all the local channels are. Everybody needs to see TV while we're here this weekend. Does that make sense? Here's another pet peeve of mine. Don't sell passively on the internet. Let me tell y'all, people, I know y'all think that you could just get on Facebook and people just gonna buy from you, but you're not Amazon. Let me say it another way. You have a business that operates like Amazon, but you just can't advertise like that. People get on social media to be social. And you can't just get on the internet, get on Facebook, and then you just post up coffee as an advertisement, and then boom, the whole world gonna come and buy your coffee. It doesn't go like that. Now what you do, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been on my personal Facebook page since August of 2015. I took a little hiatus. But not only did I hit the customer club, we have over 200 new customer club members. And I wasn't on Facebook at all. Now, what I will do is get on and have conversations with people on Facebook. I will connect with them, right? I will see what they're doing. Oh, you got married, like, congrats. Then I go to the next one. Oh, you got a new job, I'm so excited for you, right? So I can connect with them, so we can have a conversation, but not to just say, oh, boom, look at my TV advertisement. That's not how this rolls. Are you guys with me? Don't play the expert, and never, ever close your business. Have you ever gone on to Amazon and it said that they were closed for the holiday? Have you? Some of y'all shut y'all businesses down because it's raining, it's snowing. Your business runs 24 hours. Never close your business down. Not on your birthday, Jesus' birthday. You don't close down. People are ready to buy when you're sleeping, and they need to know you're in business. Now, here's what I do want you to do. I do want you to always be connecting with people. You get what I'm saying? When you see them, when you're out, you have your P cards, you have your samples, you're on social media, being social, you're going to networking events. One of the biggest things I had a problem with, I stopped going out and meeting new people, okay? You want to show that you are in business. Use social media to show, yeah, I'm in business. If you want to get such and such, come see me. You know, show them that you're there, but don't passively sell to them. Peek and pass. You don't have to be the expert. Peek and pass, however, okay? Follow up so that you can get the fortune. How many times did you go to look at something before you actually bought it? Even if you looked at it online, didn't you study it first before you bought it sometimes? Yeah, so give people that same grace. People are not going to always get it right then and there, so you have to follow up with them and go for one a day. Now, when you build it right the first time, you don't have to rebuild it ever again. Let me say this again. If you build it right the first time, you don't have to build it again. If you don't try to jam the system, jack the system, jam your card up, buy a whole bunch of coffee and lean, you know, get 8 telemeds. Like, if you don't do that, then you won't worry about stuff dropping off, right? Here's what you do. You give coffee drinkers coffee. Give tea drinkers tea. Yeah, give people who really are serious about wanting to change their cable bill, give them TV. Give all of the underbanked and the unbanked daily dimes. That was for you, Nelson. You heard me? No, what this guy is launching is crazy. And we're about to have a monopoly on the game. But if you're selling something to people, right, you're not supposed to find a customer for your product. Find a product for your customer. Because they got something that you want. Are you guys with me on that? And then you can start getting the compound effect. Then it can start doubling down. You can start cross-marketing your other services, right? If you're my energy customer, surely you could be my home security customer, right? Is that starting to make sense? And then you also what? Take referrals. This is how everybody else's business went viral. You want to talk about a disruptive product? How did Uber get to be Uber? How did Uber get to be Uber? Because we told everybody about it. Are you with me? Then you can start going big business, business to business. These are my favorite customers. Because see, business owners, they not like my auntie when I got to explain to her and beg her. See, a business owner knows if you're saving them money, you're making them money. And that's what they love. All right, does that make sense? So you want to definitely worry about that. So here's the deal. When you come to it and you start to realize, listen, everybody is not going to be your customer. But is that okay? See, everybody, listen. Huck taught me this, right? He said there's a little something in technology, and when things switch over, there's stages to this. And I'm going to get it all jacked up, Huck, but you can fix it later, right? But I'm going to get the right part out. The right part is we're the early adopters. There's fortune in the person that gets to it first. Stop worrying about how perfect it is and realize that you got all the money attached to it. You in it first. When all the channels get together and all of this starts flowing and all of that, y'all didn't worry the fur off of Netflix when they was buffering. You're early adopters. Early adopters will have frustrations, but they will have the fortune. I'm not worried about all those other people. First of all, I learned last night we beat them to the punch anyway, so. But secondly, I don't care what they have because Nike ain't worried about Reebok. They gonna sell some shoes, and guess what? I'm gonna sell some shoes too. Some of them are going to get some TV customers, but so are we. Some people are going to continue with the cards they're with, but some people are going to get on daily dimes. Some people are going to drink Starbucks until they're in the grave, but somebody is going to drink Montevita. That's all you need. You don't worry about that. You can't be concerned. If I take a $100 bill right now and I ball it up and I throw it on the ground and I burn it up, and I toss it across the room because I don't see the value in it anymore. I think it's over. I think it's useless. I think it's an old bill. I like the new face bill. If somebody else picks up that $100 bill, does it spend? Yeah, no. it spins well. So just because somebody or something, whether it's in your group, whether it's in your house, I don't care who it is, just because they don't see the value in it anymore does not negate its value. And that's all I have to say about that. I almost got my blood pressure up for a second. You have to know the value in what you have. Now here's the thing where I'm real excited. There's a way that you can grab a whole nother check in this deal. A whole nother check. You can give yourself a raise. Who got a raise recently? Right? You can start getting more of the commissions. Lock in your SVP points. Let me tell you something. It's a wave happening right now. I don't know if you've been under a rock, but it's some stuff happening. In fact, it's some major things happening. I want to bring a young lady out real quick who, from afar, had me saying, I want some of that. Every time they renamed the customer club, she was already in it. I never see her doing it, but every time I turn around, she was walking the stage as customer club member, flawlessly. And I said, dang, how do you get to that? And then we started, getting together on things, and she was just sharing with me how she really makes it a part of her business. I want you guys to help me welcome. See, they had changed the customer club recently, right? So there was no 100 customer club. She was already in the 50s, so she said, well, I'll make my own 100, and she hit 50 again. She a bad, bad girl. Y'all help me welcome Senior Vice President Katrina Vaughn. It's my sister from another mister.
Good morning. Can we give it back to Gold Senior Vice President Coach K for doing an awesome job with customer acquisition. So I'm just going to be up here for a few brief seconds to just talk to you about what I've done to experience success with this business. Now, we know that one of the two things that we do is to acquire customers. And I made a decision that in acquiring customers, I was going to become my first and my very best customer. I use the products and services daily. And the great part is I've experienced the benefits of using the products and services. I've experienced the savings on using the products and services. So it makes it real easy to have conversation about the things that we do, right? Okay, so the second thing is my belief in the products and services has created a passion within. And so for those of you that know me, I'm very passionate about the things that I believe in. It comes through in my conversation, in my movement, and so when I'm talking to people, they feel that. They feel the energy that I'm giving, and so it makes it easy to acquire the customer. The third thing is, a long time ago, I embraced the concept of being uncomfortable. Like I'm uncomfortable right now, but you know what? You gotta do it afraid. And so for me, customer acquisition has become a way of life. I don't necessarily go out to acquire customers, but I acquire customers as I'm out. I'm taking advantage of every conversation that I'm engaging in. I'm listening for cues and an in to actually promote the products and services. So just to recap, number one, you want to be your very best customer. Number two, you have to create a sense of belief in what we do so that you can be passionate about it. And three, don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. Do it afraid, and as you do it, it will become very natural. It will become a way of life, and you will experience some of the same success that I have. Thank you.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Don't she look so good in her 50 shirt, y'all? Y'all can do better than that. Don't patty cake her. Give her a round of applause. That's how you do that there, right? I still can't catch up to her. But let me tell you what you do. Y'all heard of a thing called power hours? Are you sure? Yeah, I bet y'all be doing power hours now, won't you? Yeah, it produces volume. It's not about you sitting and getting a customer. Some of you are customer go-getters. You have a talent. It's about people like Katrina, who was already in the 50 customer club, coming back and helping people like little old me. I said, hey, man, I want everybody to do power hours. Linda, I didn't know I had 6 customers. I was like, dang, I be putting my foot in my mouth, right? I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there thinking, like, how can we get this done? And so when you do power hours, you create volume because you're not just sitting doing it yourself, you're doing it with your team. That increases the check. I don't want to just get the check. I want all of my team members to get the check. And here's the deal. Listen, I get a piece of that check too. It's a win-win-win. Are you guys with me? It helps the entire organization. And this is a tender spot for me. It helps rebuild. We needed a pulse. I did the customer club because power hour movement because I needed a lifeline. I needed to be revived. Me. After all of this time, Kenitra, after all of this time, after all of these trainings, I started to think, what is going on? I was not giving up on my baby. 5 Links is my husband. And we've been married for a long, long time for Shaw. Now, I know you're a newlywed, but let me tell you how marriage goes. He's gotten on my nerve. He's broken my heart. But we have had a beautiful family together. And families stick together. You don't give up on your husband. You don't give up on your wife. You don't give up on your kids. You don't give up on your family. And if you start feeling weak, you call on people who are stronger than you. I'm not afraid to cry because my tears don't compromise my strength. If I can't stand, then I fall on Pop, because he ain't gonna let me fall. If I'm feeling some kind of way, I'm calling Katrina, I'm calling Lisa, I'm calling Lanier, because they're my sisters and they got my back. And family don't leave family in the dark. I don't care what anybody says. We're rebuilding 5 Links right now. If you want to get on Facebook, that's what you put on Facebook. Put it on there right now. Pull your phone up right now. Hashtag still strong. Hashtag still strong. Still strong. Still. 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 I'm going to build it brick by brick, customer by customer. I'll pass out Daily Dimes card on the street if you want me to, Nelson. Because I'm only getting married one time. It only seems impossible, right, until somebody do it. It was no way I thought that all of these people would hit the customer club. There's no way, Katrina. I thought the first call, say, ain't nobody gonna be on the call but me and you, Boo Boo Kitty. It's just gonna be me and you. 400-something people on the call. What if Puck was right and we really could override 1 million customers a month? What if he's right? I'm too afraid not to do it because what if the brother is right? What if? What if? All you gotta do is do it first. That's all you gotta do. Just do it one time for yourself. Show you can do it. Lead by example. Man, I was so happy that day, Lord Jesus knows. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 25 customers. But you gotta do it first. But if you wanna do something amazing, you gotta get your super friends. I want all my super friends, stand up. All my super friends, stand up. All my senior vice presidents. You see them? Daryl Huckabee, Kathy Neely, Jamel Meeks, Kwame Gibson, Tupac the Court, Katrina Vaughn, Shantae and Susan, Olivia, CeCe, the Keys, Ricardo, the Pews, Cynthia, Linda, the Decks, the Burrells, I Brackett, Nadori, the Madonna and Nakia, Rosmi, Nikki McDonald, the Evans, Lisa and Tillman Doe, Shadida Richards, Lenore Patillo, Dr. G. Those are my super friends. Who's your super friends? I got big friends. Because let me tell you something. You can do a thing, but you and your super friends, y'all can do something crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Over 300 people. We did that. Y'all did that. We did that, y'all. We did that. And as I close, let me tell you something. The tide is rising. The tide is rising. I done got hot. The tide is rising, y'all. And a rising tide, it lifts all boats. All boats. But here's the issue. Where's your boat? Is it docked? Because let me tell you something, the wave is coming. The wave is coming. Because the folks I run with, this crew right here in the front, y'all don't know them like I know them. Y'all don't know them like I know them. Not on their watch. It's not going down on their watch. I'm telling you. A rising tide lifts all boats, and the tide is rising. I don't know if y'all feel it, but I feel it. And I know it like I know. But if your boat isn't in the water, it won't make a difference for you. But now here's the real question, and I'm out. There's two types of boats. There's two types of boats. Some of y'all bought a ticket to a cruise ship a long time ago. It's not a cruise ship. The rising tide won't lift your boat because you on for the rides and the dinners and the parties, and you on the boat, and we appreciate you, but we need a crew. Anybody ever seen a crew? Anybody ever see that in college? Those folks rowing? Yeah. And they do it in motion. And they do it together. And they do it in rhythm. And they do it with strength. And they do it in the cold. And they do it while it's raining. Y'all hearing me? And they get in there. And they cross the line. We need a crew. I need a crew. Where's my crew? Let's go. Row it. Let me see you. This is it. Let me see you. This is the motion right here. Let me see you. Together. This is how we do this. Let me see you. We need a crew. We need a crew. We need a crew. No more cruising. We need a crew. And which are you? I'm out. Thank you.